Once again, kids, it's beer time. And I got a beer to share with you guys. It is an absolutely gorgeous day out. And I keep saying that for all these different temperatures and wind states and all that stuff. But it really is. It is gorgeous out. It's beautiful, sunny. There's Simpsons clouds in the sky. It's not too windy. It's probably about 70 degrees, maybe 75. And the power went out in my house, so I'm out on the porch. So, um, it just went back on. It didn't seem to be that bad though, because the battery on my laptop wasn't drained. So, anyway, beer, 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 and this beer, which I will be drinking out of the fabulous Fez Meets Beer mug, shrouded in mystery. Where did it come from? Who sent it to me? We'll never know. So, it is from the Left Hand Brewing Company. From our left hand to yours. No, actually, from our hand to yours. 6.2% alcohol by volume. 25 IBUs, which means it's not going to be bitter at all. Brewed on the banks of the mighty St. Vrain. I don't know where the St. Vrain River is. And lefthandbrewing.com. It is called a peanut butter milk stout. And it has a standard government warning on there about not going into candy making if you're drunk and pregnant. Actually, that's good advice because I'll tell you what, those if you start cooking sugar to make candy, that stuff turns into lava. So, let's see here. Rich milk chocolate notes team up with peanut buttery perfection for a deliciously dark duo. So, and it's not exactly a wacky, crazy animation on the can, but let's give you guys a view of the can there with its fabulous peanut butter cups, both split open and whole, falling from the sky. And as I said, that's just same thing on both sides of the can. And there's a dent in the can. I hope it didn't bruise the beer. Anyway, from our hand to yours. I've had some left-handed stuff before. Um, it's out of Colorado, I believe, and oh, I could smell that all the way from here. Nice. Did I turn my microphone on? Yes, I did. Okay. Here it is, sitting right next to my fruit sticker. That's right. I ate fruit today. Be nice to me. So, let's pour this thing out. It's a stout, so I'm betting that it's going to be dark. Hey, it's a dark beer. It's a milk stout, and I don't know how they achieve milk stouts, but I will say that I do admire the fabulous creamy mouthfeel of milk stouts. I have an entire playlist of milk stouts if you wanted to go look at that. So, all right, we have poured it. We have put the can away so that it doesn't blow away, and now we'll look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Don't you be looking at it. I'm looking at it first. Yes. That is a beautiful, dark, stouty beer. No light can get through it at all. And it's pretty bright out here, so I should be able to see it. It's got a tan head, not very dark. And as it seems to be collapsing, it gets a little bit lighter on the top. So, interesting. Let's give it a sniff. That smells like a chocolate liqueur. Yeah, it does. It smells like a chocolate liqueur. Not so much chocolate, but a chocolate liqueur. So it is relatively high alcohol beer, 6.2%. I mean, not like those crazy 12 and 13 percenters I was drinking in the winter there, but I don't know if that would account for its smelling like a liqueur, though. So, um, but that is really the only smell I get out of it, the chocolate liqueur. I am not getting the grains. I'm not getting anything like that. So let's just tuck in. We'll see what it's like. Wow. I expected this to be sweet. I really did. I expected this to be a sweet stout. It is not a sweet stout. It is a stout, flavored stout, that has chocolate and peanut butter sort of drifted in at the very end of the flavoring. So, um, I'm going back in. I'm finding it interesting. And that was the first swallow, and the first swallow is always much more powerful. So let's see what it comes out like. Mm. Maybe a hint of sweetness associated with the chocolate. But really, it had an IBU's rating on there of 25, uh, which means it's a mild beer. It's not a bitter beer, but it does still have a hint of bitterness to it, making it a very complex and quite frankly, interestingly tasty beer. Yeah, that is a nice stout. So let's pick up that can so we can shout its attributes to the sky. Left Hand Brewing Company peanut butter milk stout, very tasty. Trying to make it so that it's not quite so glary on it. Sorry, it is bright out. So, um, and as I said, brewed and canned by Left Hand Brewing Company in Longmont, Colorado, USA. So, obviously, this is not a local brewery. So, hopefully, you guys, wherever you're at, can find Left Hand Brewing Company at one of the you know larger chain liquor stores, perhaps, or even one of the smaller places where they carry a lot more craft beers. Go out and look for this stuff because if you like stouts, this is really very good. And it is. I didn't get the creaminess out of it from it being like a milk stout. I didn't really get that effect on the mouth. It was actually quite. Um, I don't know how would I describe it. It's not creamy, like I said. It's not like other milk stouts and other cream stouts that I've had. They do have this definite creamy mouth feel to them. This one does not. Well, I suppose when you first put it into your mouth, it has a little bit of it, but it is because of that bitter end to it. It is a pretty crisp beer. So, uh, not necessarily clean swallowing though, because it does linger a little bit. Not badly though, not at all. If you like stouts, this is a very tasty one to sit down and sip at for an hour or two. Of course, it's not going to last me an hour or two, obviously. But well, who said this had to be my only beer of the evening? So who knows? Delicious. All right, let's answer the questions. If I saw this in the store, would I pick it up? Yeah, yeah, this is really good. And as a stout guy, and with stout friends, I would love to be able to share this with them because this is very tasty. Um, if someone handed this to me at a party, I would be very happy, very very happy. Usually, if someone hands me a beer like this at a party, though, it's one of my stout friends' houses, so there's always going to be more than just this one in the fridge. there'll be one or two or three of these. So I would definitely drink these. This is definitely a beer that I could sit back and drink a few of. It's not a one and done beer. It's not overly powerfully flavored so that it basically punches you in the mouth with chocolate and peanut butter and stout. It is crisp and tasty and leaves me wanting more. So there you go. Leaves me wanting more. Kids, I'm going to call this video finished. I'm also going to fling my remote to the four winds and see if I can mentally shut off the camera. So I will see you guys next time I've got a wicked beer to share. Thanks.